think they're paying maybe 700,000, 800,000 a year to coach, right? But what he had, Andrew, he had my brother George's teammates, the quarterback coach, and one of the defensive linemen were coaching there that played at LSU, the alumni. Argeron's from Louisiana. But they've fallen apart so bad. Tulane, who they don't play in a rivalry game anymore. And oh, by the way, Pitt and Penn State got to get that rivalry back. But Tulane and LSU used to be the big rivalry. They don't even play each other anymore. Here's Tulane playing in the college football playoffs, little Tulane, right? And Louisiana Tech is playing in a bowl game and won. And LSU didn't even win a bowl game. So it's almost like comical that they went from having a great coach like Argeron, right? Fired a poor guy because they had 2 storms. And now they bring a guy in going to pay him more money than Kelly and pay the players more money than what they're paying the players before. And you talk about dumb and dumber. You talk about dumb and dumber. And Penn State joined them. Doing basically the same type of tactics. But it's all about team, man. It's all about guys going all out for their teammates, for themselves, for their God, and for the fans, bro. And that's what we're missing now because these young kids don't know how to manage money. And when they get that big paycheck and they get that money that comes in, it disorients them. You see it. You see the kids are overweight. You see them filled with tattoos. They're not running to the ball. They're not tackling. But let me just finish with McCaffrey before I put you on. So McCaffrey, he's out. He's a couple miles away from Stanford. That's where his dad went. Right? That's where his dad and his mom went to school. They married, and that's where they're based. Now, he's back out playing for the San Francisco 49ers, and they're on fire. He's having a great career since he rejuvenated his career. And really, the kid at the Eagles did the same. He rejuvenated his career when he came down to the Eagles. He was sort of having a wishy-washy career with the Giants. He came down here and played in Philadelphia. He's swinging. The kid's playing big time. You understand? So the point I'm going to try to make before I let you, I see you want to make some points. The point that I want to make, Andrew, is that, man, it's not about the almighty dollar. And when the money comes and the guys are prepared for it, they can manage it better and they can deal with it better because they're of age. And they say your brain doesn't fully become developed until you're 25 years old. You understand? So now these guys are grown up. They're playing hard. They're loyal to the Steelers. They're loyal to the Eagles. They're loyal to the 49ers. And all 3 of them are doing pretty well. All three teams are doing pretty well.
Hey, guys, I really hope you're enjoying the show. Do me a favor real quick. Look down. Are you guys subscribed? Because it really helps us out. We want to just keep bringing the best content we can to you guys every single week. All right, let's get back to the show. I think you hit the nail on the head there, and I think it adds something to the fan base as well. It's you're not professional sports. It's a business, right? We all understand that, and people get drafted, traded, moved around. That's just how it goes. But when you do find those small instances where you pull from the local colleges, it really brings. Hey guys, do me a favor. Check to see if you're subscribed to the channel. If you are, great. If you're not, it's super easy. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. It doesn't sign you up for anything. It just helps us bring you to the insider conversations that the big networks aren't going to cover. Love you guys. Okay, back to the show. Another level of almost intimacy. You feel like you are a part of the team a little bit more. You're like, Saquon from Whitehall. I know I watched Saquon play in high school. I went to one of the games. I saw that guy play when he was wearing a high school jersey. He goes to Penn State. Obviously, we all know how amazing he did there and into the league. But
he chose. Listen, right? There was no NIL, and he chose. Yep. He chose to go and become a professional football player. Which brings me back to the argument that we made earlier. That it's truly the NFL that's creating the NIL because there's not enough opportunities. I talked to one of my buddies that played in the NFL. He loved that. He's like, "Oh, Dan, you're so right." You know what I'm saying to you? That the NFL. I mean,
no, I was just going to say there's more examples of that. I mean, you have a couple years ago, Miles Sanders. He's from Pittsburgh, local kid. He was playing for the Eagles, and then you can keep. I mean, you can go back in time. All these examples, and it's not just in Pennsylvania, but it's around the country. Chuck McNair. I mean,
Chuck McNair,
Charlie, being number one example, right?
But
you see it all around the country where these NFL teams, they always are a little bit more dialed in to the local colleges because I mean it's just natural. It's what's around you. You're able to see it. It's a closer scouting trip. You have to spend less money to go out and see players. It's easier for your scouts, all that. So it's an easier and more effective way to bring in talent to your teams. But not only that, it's and like I said, it brings in the fan base even more. It brings in the excitement to make you feel like, hey, I'm a part of this. My community is a part of this. I have it makes it so that you and listen. I mean, NFL, these professional franchises, it's a business, right? So when they want you to spend all that money to go to the games, you've got to have a reason to.